What's up peeps and welcome back. If you're new, my name is Tech and today I'll be breaking down the fastest and easiest strategy to get gold for the RPG. And like always, there are time codes in the description if you're looking for a specific challenge. Alright, so starting off first, we have class setup. For my equipment, I was using stem shot, but that's just preference. Molotov for enemies who was using flak jacket, I could just soften them up. And assault pack, so I could always have rockets. For wildcard, I was using perk greed, perks, tactical mass, and flak jacket, so I wouldn't have to deal with gas, stuns, and flashes, and I don't blow myself up. Scavenger and quartermaster, so I could always have rockets while my assault pack was charging, and quartermaster, so I could charge up my assault pack faster. Gung ho and ninja, so I could switch weapons faster, and I could stay quiet while I was flanking around enemies. But I also have a second class with the same loadout, but instead of ninja, I would have cold-blooded, just in case the enemies got a score streak like a chopper gunner or a sentry gun. I would just switch it once they called it in. Alright, so on to camo challenges. First we have is spray, get 50 eliminations. I was playing hardcore Nuketown 24/7 and hardcore raid and crossroads 24/7, but they took away raid and crossroads, so I would play hardcore Nuketown and express 24/7. I would use whatever primary I needed to level up to get me into a closer distance, then switch to my RPG to take on those close range fights. But hardcore is definitely the way to go while you're just trying to get eliminations. Okay, so next is stripes. Destroy 25 equipment, score streaks, or vehicles. Now for this I was playing combined arms because there's so much more score streaks, equipment, and vehicles inside this game mode, which makes it so much easier. But I found an easy strategy for geometric and science with this game mode, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so next is classic, get 2 kills without dying. Now this I wouldn't worry about as much because when you're going for psychedelic, you get this done as well. So I would just work on spray and stripes until you unlock geometric. Then just work on spray, stripes, and geometric until you unlock Flora, because Flora and Science is what you want to unlock, which I think are the two most hardest camos to unlock with the RPG. Alright, so next up is Geometric, destroy 25 ground-based score streaks. Like I said earlier, I was playing combined arms because there's much more score streaks and vehicles in this game mode, but I wouldn't worry about this as well because when you unlock Science, you get it done. So try to complete spray and stripes and just try to level up your RPG as much as possible. If you want to skip ahead to science, that's where I break down exactly how I get this camo and that camo done at the same time, so feel free to do so. But your main goal should be just to level up your RPG so you can unlock Flora and Science, because that's where I break everything down. One is Flora, destroy 25 aerial score streaks. Now this one, I would say, was one of the hardest ones for me. I kept going for the spy planes because it only takes one rocket to destroy them, but I was having the hardest time just trying to shoot down one. I must have tried shooting down at least 1,000 spy planes and I only shot down like 5. This is one of those you gotta get really lucky moments, but it's not impossible. And at one point I thought I was never going to shoot one down, but the more I tried, the closer and closer I got. So don't give up and just keep trying, because the more you try going for them, the more you can judge the distance and the easier it becomes to try and judge how far it is and where you need to shoot. Because after I shot down 1, then I shot down 2 and 3, then I started to really get good. But the easiest way to get this done is to shoot down the care package choppers, which still counts. The only thing is that it's once every 3 to 5 games someone will have a care package, and if you're lucky enough, they'll go on a streak to even call in the care package. So this one was one of the most time consuming camos I had to unlock. So just take your time and just be patient and just be consistent, because you get it done. Alright, so science. Destroy 3 score streaks or enemy vehicles in a single game 10 times. Okay, so this is the strat that I used. I kept playing combined arms, but I was always going for the Bat Armada. Let me explain how. So in combined arms, I have this 3 game mode selected. So if I would go into a game and it wasn't Armada, and say the game mode was Domination, I would leave the game, unclick Domination, and look for a match. And if the map still wasn't Armada, and say the game mode was Hardpoint, I would leave the game, unclick Hardpoint, and look for a match. And if it still wasn't Armada, I would leave the game, unclick Assault, and go back to Domination and just keep recycling until I got Armada. So I know it's kind of time consuming, but I found this to be the easiest way to get geometric and science camos done. I played fire team and other game modes, but it takes so long and sometimes you might not even destroy nothing, and it doesn't compete on how fast you can get it done doing this strat. So the strat that I used on Armando was to always stay below the water, and I just kept going for boats. The reason I stayed under the water is so I don't have to deal with snipers or boats trying to shoot me down while I'm trying to destroy them, but I would also seek and destroy every single boat that I could. The stem shot, assault pack, and engineer is essential for this strategy, and for some reason the stem shot charges a lot faster in this game mode, so I would stay underwater until my health started to deplete, pop my head above the water, pop the stem shot, then go back under. But you don't want to take the stem shot underwater because it won't regenerate your health, so you need to be above the water for it to work. That's just a heads up. And for the assault pack, you have no choice but to put it on a ship. So I would put them in areas where enemies can't see them or they won't care because it's so far away. So I would put them in corners or like in the little ships where there's not that much action or gunfights. And as they would charge up, I would just scatter them around the map. But yeah, mainly just going for boats. The most boats I've destroyed in one game was 11, and the least in one full game was 4. I tried different strategies like shooting them off of a boat or like hopping on a boat and driving around and try looking for them, but you got so many snipers and then you got other people with rocket launchers targeting your boat and just locking on, and I find myself just kept jumping off. So I still feel like this is the best and easiest strategy to get this done. Alright, and last is Psychedelic. 2 rapid kills 25 times. So when I was going for this, I was playing core. Don't play hardcore because by the time you reload, you'll be dead. And if the person shooting you has flak jacket, you're also dead. Playing core just gives you that cushion or that leeway to take some damage while you're trying to reload or get behind cover. And it also makes it less frustrating when going for this challenge. I even got some when I was trying to unlock science. It's definitely not as tedious as the Sigma, but if you melee someone with the RPG in your hand, it still counts as an RPG kill. Best strategy is to stay in the tight spots on the map, like a room or a doorway. Makes it so much easier to hit your targets, or flank around and try get behind the enemies who are camping. But if you see one and they don't see you, try and wait till you see another one close by so you can melee that one, which gives you so much more time to try and shoot down or melee the other one. I'm just so glad I'm done with the launchers. I still have the M79, but I'll save it till after I get dark matter. But I hope you guys enjoyed the tips and I really hope it helps you out. Alright, if you made it this far, much appreciated. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and drop a sub if you don't want to miss out more tips and tricks on my road to dark matter. And like always, I hope you have a great day and stay blessed. Shoot.